What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Barrel Lab. Got another slate breakdown for you guys for July 24th. It's a full slate, man, so it's gonna be a good one. Got a full 15 games, so I'm excited about this one. I mean, the 5 game slate wasn't bad, wasn't the best. So I feel like we could definitely make up for it with this slate here. Like I said, full 15 games, a lot of action. Everybody got a break, they got some rest. So we should be getting some good baseball. The weather is looking a little bit better than it was before in that previous week. So I'm excited for this slate. So we'll just get right into it. But before we do, guys, again, I thank everybody for being here. Appreciate you guys, tapping into the page. So let's just go ahead and get this party started. Overall, we've got 16 barrel signals, 19 elite home run profiles. No elite plus, but I will tell you, we have 2 that came very, very close that I will still have us look at. Here is the list of barrel signals here. And again, obviously, we can have some overlap. So main, just pure barrel signals are going to be your orange. And then we've got some overlap here. And then these are going to be our elite home run profiles. So those are all right there. And we'll take a look at today's discoveries. Bear with me, y'all. I'm working on the laptop. If you guys haven't seen it, it's that spot has grown and it's actually going across the whole screen now, kind of, sort of. So I feel like I'm reading through like a barcode. It's kind of crazy. But we make it happen, man. We make it happen. Eldemaro Vargas, I'm sorry, has the biggest matchup increase. Joey Ortiz has the EV lift. He's also got the strongest multi-day rise. Austin Riley's on Price Watch. I don't know about that. I'm kind of over chasing Austin Riley and watch him hit tomorrow. Andrew Vaughn's got the zone fit. Wilson Contreras is going to eat up that fastball tomorrow. And Schwarber is the king of pull. And we'll just get right into the pitcher attack board. So for tomorrow, the pitchers to attack looks like Tomoyuki Sugano, Roki Sasaki, and Yerman Marquez. So what is that? Milwaukee bats. It says the Mets and Miami. Should be interesting, honestly. I mean, we know how Sugano gets down. He gives up a lot of runs. Not the most on the board, though. Or definitely not the most on the board, but he's giving up a lot of runs. He's giving up almost 14% barrel and almost 50 hard hit allowed. Excuse me, guys. So, well before 35. So, yeah, definitely some value here in the pitcher attack board. All right, we've got some other pitchers giving up a lot of barrel. Boyd. So, while they might not be the main attackable pitchers, right, as long as you can still see them, giving up some barrel, if they've got high WOBA allowed, this is something that you can use to your advantage. You just go and find these bats that match up with it, right? Out of these bats that are listed, you go and you double check their hard hit, you double check their launch angle. I mean, not launch angle, but their barrel allowed. I mean, their barrel, right? So if their barrel matches the barrel allowed for the pitcher, that indicates a good bat to take, right? And so that's just kind of how I use the pitcher attack board myself, is I will compare. All right, he's giving up 13.6% barrel. So when we get to that Colorado game, you're going to look at Milwaukee bats with at least. And I'm not saying the lower number barrel batters won't hit anything. I'm looking at it as far as this, right? If anybody is giving up 13% or is giving up, 13% That means on average, right? There's people who are going above that. That's kind of how I see that. And so I'm looking for anybody who's within that range and above that range to take this pitcher yard, right? Like that's kind of how I deal with that. Or to think that that player might get doubles, they'll catch their bases, get a couple hits during the game, so on and so forth. So that's just kind of how I look at the pitcher attack board, and use that to identify what bats to take. And we're just going to go ahead and get into it, guys. Again, I do have the report. So, newly updated things on the report. It's now going to let you know when a line is playable. And what it means is the overall, every one of the props, right, has gone through a check that the model deems that it is viable to take. And it will give you some extra notes here as far as impact, hot form, cold form. It will let you know, right? Price is too short, meaning you are getting value, you're not getting value, what the strong matchup is, right? What the benefit of taking this player is. So that is in here. So the pass for now is kind of just letting you know, like, hey, the model doesn't really see any type of price edge. There isn't any type of probability edge or anything like that, right? So it will give you even more detail. It'll still tell you that there's a hitter fantasy score edge, right? It'll let you know it's a thin matchup. So I'm just trying to give you all more tidbits of information just to make a better educated decision. So hopefully that's been helping you guys, and hopefully that helps us. Not hopefully, it will help us for this 15-game slate. So sorry about that, guys. I'm moving this laptop. I'm trying to get a good angle so I can see the screen, see everything I need to see. Colorado versus Milwaukee. No barrel signals, 2 elite profiles. And top breeds in the game is Goodman, Bowers, Chourio, and Mitchell. And what the pitcher attack confirms means is that on the back end, their zone fit, their overall like WOBA against the usage of the pitcher is giving the hitter an edge. So in this case, Bowers, Chourio, and Mitchell have an edge over Colorado, which we saw. There's plenty of reasons why. There's plenty of reasons why. So we'll get into that. All right. So when you're looking at their barrel, he gave up what, 13.6% barrel. Bowers is at 14, almost 15. Chourio is at 14, and Mitchell is at 13.9. Right. And so that just kind of coincides with what I was telling you, is you just find the bats that have around that barrel or even higher above that barrel allowed. Let's see here. Colorado versus Drohan. Barrel scores going Goodman, Moniak, Julian. Matchup scores going Goodman, Julian, Zacharos. I'm trying to be able to see it, guys. I do apologize. And then form is going, I can't see this name here, but I know that's Goodman. I believe it's Will Castro. So we got that there. And let's see here. Yeah, Hunter Goodman looks really good. Moniak doesn't look bad. All right, there's not really too much going on for Colorado. Their platoon advantages. So I had somebody ask me what platoon advantage is. Platoon advantage is identifying like a left-hand hitter versus a right-handed pitcher. Typically that gives the batter the advantage because they can see the pitches coming at different angles. It kind of curves into the bat as opposed to away from the bat. Or, just vice versa. So righty on righty, there is no advantage per se. But a lefty on the righty, that will give the platoon advantage. So that's what these names here in green are. Any of the names here in green have a platoon advantage, and also you can see it with the handedness of the batter. All right, so looking at Milwaukee versus Sugano now. Barrel score is going Bowers, Chourio, Mitchell. Matchup is going Bowers, Mitchell, Chourio. And form is going Shoemake, Ortiz, and Vaughn. Now, so Chourio, Bowers, and Mitchell had the pitcher attack confirmation, which it makes sense. Like I said, it's comparing the barrel. So it's just letting you know what bats may be the most provide the most damage out of those names that they gave, right? So when we're looking at them, they've all got, like I said, between 14 and 15% barrel. We've got between 49 and 52 hard hit. So between the top three, you should see them be able to produce, right? Bowers has got 226 ISO, 356 WOBA, 439 Will Bacon. Mitchell's got a 487 Will Bacon. So yeah, if they don't do something tomorrow and they make Sagano look good, then yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. It's just been one of those weeks or months with baseball. But just looking at it, what I didn't check is the splits. I didn't check the split. So Goodman has the better split. He's got the platoon advantage righty on lefty. And then Julian, but he's got no home runs. That's lefty on lefty anyway. For Milwaukee, Bowers and Mitchell. Not to say Chourio can't go or can't do anything since he is still attack confirmed. But it just looks like Bowers and Mitchell will have the better chance to do it. And really, I would say Mitchell. Bowers is just getting a higher score because he has more home runs and barely more barrel, right? His barrel is barely harder. So that is that one there. Let's get to this next game. So we got KC versus Detroit. 2 barrel signals, 1 elite profile. Green, Torkelson, Dingler, and Perez are the top reads in the game. Top reads of the game, by the way, guys, across all cards are still hitting. It's not still, but is now hitting around like 52 to 53%. Meaning you can take any one of these props, guys, and it's hitting at 52%. I am working on fixing a few of the parlays. The home run pairing I'm still working on, but like the mixed plays today, and I didn't post all of them because again I'm still testing them, but the model generated plays today, there was about 7 parlays. I want to say hit 4, so around 73% is set. So we are working to become more accurate. That's the goal here. KC versus Skubal, that's gonna be a rough one. Tarek Skubal on the mound. He's been getting his form back, so we shall see how this one goes. Barrel score is going Perez, Caglione, Jensen. Matchup is going Perez, Caglione, Thomas. Form is going Thomas, Caglione, Perez. Let's see here. Yeah, Caglione looks good. Yeah, Caglione definitely looks good. I mean, Starling Marte looks like he could begin to be heating up, but as far as production goes, I mean, but Caglione's actually been hurt too, so he's day-to-day right now. I wouldn't even put my eggs in that basket, to be really honest with you. If we're Lane Thomas and Salvador Perez, really, Perez did just get most home runs in franchise history. So I could see him just continuing to perform. Honestly, I could definitely see that. Detroit versus Beck Way. Barrel score is Green, Torkelson, Dingler. Matchup is Green, Dingler, Torkelson, and form is Green. Is that Lee and Torkelson? Yeah, Dingler looks nice. I mean, Torkelson looks good too. Torkelson was pretty pitiful today. Chalk this shouldn't have though, but it does look like he could be a day late. Definitely looks like he could be a day late. And Dingler's got some pretty strangely odd high numbers right now for the way that his form is and the way that they've been playing lately. So it could be a good game tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get these a little bit faster. Just so you guys all have times to ask some questions. We can get through this stuff. All right. Cubs versus Pittsburgh. One barrel, one elite profile. Suzuki, Belo, Valdez, and Bush are the top plays for this game. The Cubs versus Jared Jones. So you got Suzuki, Bush, and Happ. Suzuki, Armstrong, and Happ for the matchup. And Suzuki, Bush, and Swanson for the home run for him. Yeah, Ian Happ, I mean, he's got the best pull barrel right now. Yeah, Ian Happ definitely looks like he could do something tomorrow. All right, Pittsburgh versus Boyd. Barrel score is Belo, Valdez, Reynolds. Matchup is Valdez, Reynolds, Ozuna. Form, Valdez, Lowe, and Gonzalez. I mean, Esmeralda has been balling. That dude could really hit the ball, man. He really can. So I do like him for tomorrow. I mean, Belo, we've been chasing Belo for a while. I don't know. They were playing pretty interesting. But, I mean, the numbers are clearly loving Belo and Valdez. But Reynolds could definitely do some damage. Right, Nick Gonzalez could do some damage. As far as we're talking about bases and stuff here, but even then, when we're looking at ISO, I mean Valdez, Belo, the only one above 200. Next one, was that Callahan? And then Reynolds and O'Hearn. So, pretty interesting numbers for Pittsburgh, but they've been playing like a team. O'Neal stepped up when he's needed to a few times, so that could definitely turn into a good game too. All right, next game on the slate. We got Arizona versus Washington. 2 barrel signals, 1 elite profile. Top reads is going Wood, Carroll, Marte, and Abrams. Arizona versus Palmquist is going Carroll, Marte, Kepler. Matchup is going Marte, Kepler, Carroll. And form is going Tawa, Carroll, and Moreno. And right now, it's been looking like Cleveland and Arizona, the 2 teams you got to look out for. They'll put up a 20 ball on you just out of nowhere. They've been putting up points. The other day, everybody was hitting home runs. And I mean, you can see why, though. Their metrics are there. It's just a matter of if they're going to get the pitch they want. Marte looks good. Carroll looks good. Moreno looks good, right? Arenado's form. So they've been hitting the ball pretty well. Collectively as a team, Arizona's been hitting the ball really well. Kepler, I still do like Kepler. And I like Carroll. Those are really the 2 there. Washington versus Rodriguez is going Wood, Abrams, Chaparro. Wood, Chaparro, is that Mead? And the Abrams, Wood, and Lyle. Yeah, Wood looks insane. I mean, then Garcia looks a little bit just like him. And then Chaparro. Like, those are immediately standing out. ISO, Woba, Bacon. ISO, Woba, Bacon. Yeah, he's definitely. This is the team that's trying to produce. So, yeah, Garcia and Wood. Those look like some solid picks for tomorrow. Got New York versus Philly. Too bad Aaron Judge not back, man. This will be one of those games to watch for sure. No barrels, 3 elite profiles. Rice, Schwarber, Harper, and Grisham make up the top plays. And Schwarber and Harper do have the pitcher attack confirmation. And so looking at the Grays versus bullpen, I'm actually going to be cleaning this up this weekend, I should say. I'm going to make this a little bit clearer for everybody to understand, so that way we get an idea of what the bullpen really does produce or does not produce. Because again, you may only see a pitcher once or twice, depending on how you're going. All right, so for the Yankees versus Luzardo, barrel score is going Rice, Grisham, Chisholm. Matchup is going Rice, Goldschmidt, and Grisham. Form is going Rice, Chisholm, and then Grisham. Yep, I mean, Ben Rice is Ben Rice. But yeah, Goldschmidt, man, he just hasn't been showing up, really. Trent Grisham could definitely do some damage. I mean, Rosario's got over 200 ISO. Goldschmidt's got over 200 ISO, so those are some good starting points to let you know who's even getting on base, making extra bases, making plays offensively happen. That's kind of what these numbers are showing us. So, Philly versus Will Warren, Schwarber, Harper, Marsh for the barrel. Matchup is going Schwarber, Harper, Marsh, and form is going Turner. What is that name? Bohm and Crawford. I mean, we see it. Schwarber and Harper are both elite profiles. Schwarber's got 84 barrel, 84 matchup. So, yeah, he's looking like a good bat for tomorrow. 300 ISO. Could be a good game. All right, let's get to this next game. All right. Atlanta versus Boston. We got 1 barrel signal, 1 elite profile. Pete Alonso, Olsen, Riley, and Baldwin make up the top plays. Doesn't look like we have a pitcher for this game just yet for Baltimore. But for Arizona, I mean, Baldwin and Riley. Matt Olson, Michael Harris maybe. So, yeah, top 4 for Atlanta. But no pitcher, so it's hard to see matchup and everything like that. Sorry, guys. I feel like I'm starting to get a cold or something. This weather's been, it's been super cold in the office, super hot outside, so it's been getting to me. But I do appreciate everybody bearing with me and just still rocking with me, y'all. So, barrel score is going Alonzo, Henderson, O'Neal. Matchup is going Alonzo, Cowser, Henderson. Form is going Alonzo, Henderson, and what is that? Bevers? I'm like, nah, ain't no way Devers plays for Baltimore. That'd be funny, though. I mean, yeah, Pete looks wild. O'Neal looks crazy. And Cowser looks good, too. So, I mean, Kobe Mayo could do a little something. He might want to make something shake and just rock the house with a home run. Second best ISO on the team, so he definitely could do it. Definitely could. All right, got LA and New York. It should be a good series. Soto versus Shohei. But I don't know. These big ticket series didn't really produce much other than the Schwarber Jordan one. That was a good series. That Philly Houston one, that was a good one. I enjoyed that one. Two barrel signals, three elite profiles. Otani, Soto, Muncy, and Lindor make up the top plays. All right, so barrel score for the Dodgers is going Shohei, Muncy, and Freeman. Matchup is going Shohei, Pajes, and Edman. Form is going Otani, Rojas, and Edman. I mean, it's the Dodgers. Dodgers look crazy, but you can see why Muncy and Shohei have it. Platoon advantage against the... Oh, no. There is no platoon advantage against a lefty. Pajes, Mookie Betts, Teoscar. I don't know what's going on, though. Muncy could tag a lefty, though. I can see that. Best ISO on the team. Yeah, Muncy could tag a lefty. Well, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Mets versus Sasaki. Soto, Lindor, and Alvarez make up the barrel score. Matchup is going Soto, Alvarez, Lindor. Home run form is Polanco, Lindor, and Beatty. Yeah, Juan Soto. Just video game looking numbers, man. Let's see. Yeah, it's just Soto. I mean, Alvarez. Or it could be Alvarez, too. You never know. He definitely does have some good games. When Soto doesn't have good games, they start looking at Alvarez to pick up the slack. Which he can. He can do it. All right, next game. We got Cleveland versus Tampa Bay. One barrel, one elite. Caminero, Manzardo, Hoskins, and Aranda are the top plays. Cleveland versus McClanahan is going Manzardo, Hoskins, DeLauder for the barrel. Ramirez, Hoskins, Manzardo for the for matchup. And then Sheeman, DeLauder, Manzardo for form. Hoskins has the lefty because he's right-handed. So, yeah, I would go Hoskins or J-Ram, but I don't know if J-Ram is hitting home runs just like that. He never really hit home runs before he left anyway on his injury, and his injury was a hand one. So, just keep that in mind if you are taking J-Ram for a home run or anything that requires hitting. Pittsburgh versus Cantillo, Caminero, Aranda, Diaz. Matchup is Caminero, Diaz, Mesa Jr. In form is Caminero, Fiducia, and who's that? Andy. Yeah, Caminero, Aranda. I guess Victor Mesa Jr. could be the sleeper, but he's a lefty. I'm looking for somebody with a platoon advantage that also has some good, decent stats. But yeah, I think we leave that till Yandy. Yeah. So, all right, next game. Got the Padres versus the Marlins. Man, Padres got a crazy road run right now. One barrel, one elite profile. Top reads in the game goes to Hernandez, Stowers, Machado, and Merrill. So we got Machado, Mero, and Tatis for the barrel scores. Tatis, Machado, and Ty France. In home run form, you see Ty France, Mero, and Fermin. But we don't have the pitchers, so just want you guys to keep that in mind. Can't really give you a pure matchup. So I did give you the score, but I can't give you pure matchup, honestly. It's going to be tough. But just initially, just off stats, it looks like Ty France or Tatis. Really. Miami versus Marquez. Hernandez, Stowers, and Conine. Top barrels. Matchup is going Conine, Stowers, Hernandez, and form is going Hernandez, Conine, and Joe Mack. Yeah, Conine looks like a solid choice for tomorrow. Could have just been early on him, honestly, the other day. I do like Conine again. And Hernandez doesn't look too bad either. But I think it's definitely Conine. Alright, got a few more games. So Toronto versus Boston. No barrels, no elites. Contreras, Abreu, Okamoto, and Guerrero are the top reads. Okamoto, Guerrero, Springer are the barrel scorers. Matchup is going Okamoto, Guerrero, Pinago, who hit. Shout out to Pinago. And then form is going Guerrero, Varsho, and Springer. Springer. Okamoto, but he's actually banned right now. I mean, I would like to see him hit a few more before we try to take him again. But watch today be the day that he actually goes, just because it knows we're not thinking about him. But Springer does look good tomorrow too, though. Boston versus Savage. He just pulled his rookie card the other day, rookie auto card. It was pretty cool. Barrel score is going Contreras, Abreu, Duran. Matchup is going Contreras, Abreu, Duran. And then form is going Abreu, Wong, and Yoshida. Contreras, though, of course, his numbers look wild. But looking for a lefty, it could be Abreu. Yeah, it could be Abreu for the platoon advantage. So, oh wait, did we get Toronto? Yeah, we did Toronto. Houston versus the White Sox. Oh, we got the Houston game versus White Sox. No barrel signals, 2 profiles. Jordan, Montgomery, Murakami, and Vargas make up the top plays. Barrel scores going to Alvarez, Walker, Smith for Houston. Matchup is going Alvarez, Smith, Trammell. Form is going Alvarez, Trammell, Pena. Alvarez was only 1 away from hitting the Elite Plus, so he's definitely Elite Plus. Criteria, right? We know he is, but he wasn't on paper. But he's definitely somebody you want to look at for tomorrow. I'll show you his hard hit too. White Sox versus Arrighetti. We got Colson, Montgomery, Murakami, and Vargas. Murakami, Montgomery, and Vargas, and then form Luis Angel Acuna, Miguel Vargas. Is some glitches. Caro. Interesting. So even though Murakami and Montgomery have probably the top 2 stats on the team, as you can see, that glitch may pop up, and so it happens. It happens. There's no real reason why it does happen. Vargas does look good for tomorrow too, though. So definitely be paying attention to that game. Got Seattle versus Texas. One barrel signal, one elite profile. Rayleigh, Peterson, Berger, and Rodriguez. Wow, Luke Rayleigh made it, huh? That's interesting. Interesting. Okay, let's see how this plays out today. Got Seattle versus Gore. Rayleigh, Rodriguez, Canzone. Matchup is Rodriguez, Rayleigh, Canzone, Form, Canzone, Young, and Rodriguez. Wait, not Young. Who is that? Oh, yeah, that is Cole Young. Sorry. All right, so looking at Seattle, probably Canzone. I mean, Rayleigh, we're going to respect that. If they giving the crown to Rayleigh, Rayleigh got the crown tomorrow for Seattle. So that should be interesting to see that play out. Texas versus Bryce Miller. Peterson, Berger, Langford for the barrel. Nimmo, Peterson, Berger for the matchup. Osuna, Langford, Berger. That sounded like a food order. Let me get that Osuna Langford burger. Either way, Texas does look good. They're in a pretty good spot for tomorrow. Nimmo, I'd chill on Nimmo for a while. His ISO dropped. Langford does look good though, and Jock Peterson, they both look good. Could get some decent play out of there. A's versus Minnesota. One barrel, one elite profile. Top reads is going Langoliers, Buxton, Soderstrom, and Cody Clemens. Barrel versus Zebby Matthews is going Langoliers, Soderstrom, Butler. Matchup is going Langoliers, Soderstrom, Butler. And then form is going Langoliers, Soderstrom, and Thomas. And you should go Langoliers. Yeah, he looks good again tomorrow. Looks really good tomorrow. But Kobe Thomas, I mean, I was going to say the glitch could come through. His pull barrel is not bad. His barrel is okay. Right, he's got a decent hard hit and a good solid launch angle. Yeah, he absolutely could hit a home run tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Minnesota versus Lopez. Buxton, Clemens, Lewis for the barrel. Buxton, Lewis, Clemens for the matchup. Jackson. Let's see. Is that Jackson? Yep, Jackson, Larnick, and Lewis. Okay. All right, cool. Jeffers. Platoon advantage. 6.64 ERA. That could be the day Jeffers goes. Lewis and Buxton versus the lefty. That could be a way to stack that. All right, last two games. We got Cincinnati versus St. Louis. One barrel signal in this game. Ellie, Burleson, Walker, and Blade make up the top plays. Barrel score is going Ellie, Blade, Stewart. Matchup is going Ellie, Stevenson, Lowe. Form is going, who's that? Friedel, Stevenson, and Ellie. Yeah, this could be. Let's see who's that. Oh, that's Blade. I think that's JJ Blade. I can't really see the name, but I want to say that's JJ Blade. Yeah, it is. Yeah, he looks good for tomorrow. He looks really good for tomorrow. And if you want, I think like Nathaniel Lowe. I really like him too. He's got low swinging strike, but he's got decent power metrics. Pull barrel. Not a lot of fly balls though, and not hitting it the hardest, but he does still make good contact. So, all right. So St. Louis versus Louder. Barrel score is going Burleson, Walker, Velasquez. Matchup is going Walker, Burleson, Newbar. Form is going Is that Torres? Burleson and Weatherford. Okay. Yeah, Walker could go and Burleson can go. I mean, they look really good. Weatherford, I guess, could come out of nowhere too and be a sleeper. Along with Crooks. So yeah, definitely be paying attention to those bats there. All right, last but not least, we got the Angels versus San Francisco. 3 barrel signals, 1 elite profile. Top plays in this game is going Devers, Trout, Eldridge, and Schmidt. Got Logan Webb on the mound for San Francisco. Top barrels, Trout, Soler, and Joe Adele. Matchup is Trout, Soler, Zach Neto. Form is Ohop, Siri, and was that Schieneman? Let's see. All right, Joe Adele. That's interesting. And then Trout. Can't go wrong with Trout. So, then you got San Francisco hitters versus Rodriguez. Barrel score is going Devers, Eldridge, Schmidt. Matchup is going Devers, Ramos, Schmidt. And form is going Devers, Kavanaugh, and Eldridge. I'm sorry, Ramos, Kavanaugh, and Eldridge. I mean, yeah, Bryce does look good for bases tomorrow. Yeah, I like this Will Bacon. I like this Woba. So, yeah, bases maybe for Eldridge. I mean, a lot of stuff would be a plus. And then, again, it'll tell you here in the report. All right, where are they at? Right here. It'll tell you strong watch for Eldridge, strong watch for Schmidt. Devers is good, and Trout is good. Oh, wait. That sounds familiar. Yeah, of course. It sounds like the top plays of the game. So now that you guys see that, maybe it'll help you understand why those are hitting at a higher clip. I think because the model finds those really well, it sorts them really well, places them together, and pairs them very well as well. After last night's update that I put into the website, like I said, those parlays were hitting at 73% clip today. So I'm really excited to get that fully built out, fleshed out, and then get just more people onto the beta and make it so that way it's not a beta and it's actually launching official, guys. So I am working to get that back up for everybody. A lot of exciting things coming my way, though. I promise you guys, this isn't the last. You'll be seeing we're just getting started. So I appreciate everybody who's been here. I appreciate you guys for checking out the slate for July 24th. If you guys do take any of this information, if you get anything out of this, guys, just let me know. Man, leave a comment, like, subscribe to the video. Let me know that you got some value out of here, so that way I know what I need to improve on, or if everything's just right. So again, I appreciate you guys chilling in the lab with me. Good luck on your slips. Have a good evening. Peace.